Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I don't wanna. It's like, think of the one kid. Like, I don't wanna. Like it's like it's school or something.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sure.
Revelio.
What the fucking chair serves? Oh shit, there is no way to go up, is there? No, there's not. The chest, is that this one? Ah, damn, the lock. Okay, I'm going. Oh, there's a lock.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
So many. One more. There's something.
Revelio.
I don't know it. I'm just gonna continue the story from here. I think I have to wait just a little bit more to get some word. Shoot. I'm not going to rush. not a really big fan of
Heard you
boxing.
defending.
Okay. I don't know. I can't fight just not a big fan. But the last 2 days, I don't know what's getting messages.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic
Hi,
assignments.
Mr. Eyeball.
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell.
Fire!
Handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You
Why
might be
is all the
surprised by
tasks
some
involved?
of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Fine.
Seems crossed wands isn't as
Yeah,
secret as
yeah.
it's believed to be.
You'll kiss my ass. That's all I gotta say about that. Da 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 da.
Revelio.
I need a lock. I only picked the lock. Shit, I can't just. Okay, that's in here. Yes. Avatar, they don't have Oscar and Apart. They don't have biker jackets or anything.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Nah.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Ooh. You think you're scary, aren't you?
Accio. Protego. Come on. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. If that's all you've got.
Levioso!
Protego. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Levioso.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
That's it!
Leviosa!
Nicely done!
Leviosa!
Ah, fuck.
You'll get it!
Leviosa!
Keep trying!
Done.
Leviosa! Accio!
Doing it.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Oh, you're welcome. I said it. I used it. Particularly telling me, like the Snipes is like Snipes.
I trust
One
Mr.
was put
Brattleby
it
was
down.
able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
No, it's supposed
Glad
to
to
be
hear
Stin,
it.
not just Stin.
Then you should
it's
be ready
E-N,
to
not
learn
A-N.
Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus.
I don't want to. I want to show my dark side.
Your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
No.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Fire! I love fire.
Good work.
I'm gonna do right now, so got everything else. And good. Fire's good. Alright, let's go Tango. The Tango bugger. I will bring it to your face. Not your face into your breeze.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
Sure,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard
Hobhouse?
all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Well, thank
That's
you.
nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
What to be scared
They're
of?
adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
That's actually funny.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver
That's
than
why
people
it sounds like
think,
a
since
kid.
I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
Oh
The
god.
hidden herbology corridor.
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
No.
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Good boy.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Yes. I guess that's spit on fire too. So we're gonna do it.
Relieved to finally have an
Why?
answer as to why.
Because
the
it's
picture was
fire. I gotta have fire. So.
Accio!
Oh.
Leviosa!
Yeah. Not fun shit. Okay. Off we go. Ooh, but that's not the plot. You can't destroy. Fuck you. That's a bad shit, sir. It's bad shit. Why does it keep singing the fucking chest here? I don't...
Revelio!
Shit, there actually is a chest. I thought you were just being stupid. Oh my god. Da, da, da. Na, na, na. I wanna burn some shit to the ground. I swear I'm a fuck. I have such a fun Oh, that's cool. Hi, Draggy. Take that and give it a fucking match. Is there down more?
Revelio! Accio!
Um, uh, let's put that in there. I swear, I know I'm not.
These
Because I
dry
know I wasn't
vines are
far
one
from
spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Accio! Incendio!
Oh, that didn't work. Shit. Okay. Shit. Get out of the way, bitch. Stop. Get that thing out of the way.
Incendio! Incendio! It seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
I'm gonna go. The chest. Hey, what? Now I got so sick. Good. We keep going this way.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove
Ow.
his bravery.
Ow! Asshole.
Incendio!
Fuck you. Burn it! I wanna burn it! Bitch. Fuck shit. I wanna fucking burn it though. I wanna burn it to the ground! Fuck you. Like you. Like you. Like you. Jesse Jazz. I got something. Hi. Wasn't doing nothing.
Revelio!
Can't open that. It can't burn the locks. Wish you could, but sadly you can't.
Have you found anything to, prove
Shut up.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf? Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Actually, I might.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Nice.
Only teasing. We had an arrangement.
Ah, thank goodness.
Like
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
quest. Anything else I need to grab? I'm out. Nope. Damn it. Okay, I grab all those. Okay, needed these, but I need that. Okay, so let's get to the story first.
Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You already know the dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Hello? Hey. Hey, Mikey's phone fell off. What do you mean fell off? What do you mean by that?
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
What do you mean his phone fell off? I mean turn off? Yeah. You said fell off. What? Yes, fell off. It's not turned on. That's turn off. Not. I did. So. Are you done with your meeting? Yes, I'm done with my meeting. You want me to pick you up? Are you gonna stay there? I was gonna stay there and then because I'm gonna call Mikey and I'm gonna call Mikey in a little bit. I just tried. The phone is not on. Yes, I'm saying like in a little bit. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So it might leave a message, call him and tell him that you're done. Yeah. And tell him to call you when he turns the phone on. Alright. Okay? Okay. That way he'll know. Yeah. So what am I getting for Mother's Day? Mom, I'm broke.
I think it's nice to be able to look back on old
I am right now. I only have like $13 to my name. Well, you know you have money in the other account.
I have other.
You cannot find me. Yeah. I'll just ask Mikey. Like, but hey, I'm gonna get something for Mom first. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll talk to Mikey when he picks me up. So, okay. And we'll just go from there. Okay. All right. Okay. I love you.
Hello, sir.
You too.
You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defense of magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Hey, Mikey,
That
it's
man
Cody.
is
Please know I got down
exasperating.
to my
Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Alright, love you. Bye.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, Sebastian. There you are, buddy, old pal. Aww. Okay.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
I'll do that.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okie dokie, this is gonna be a bitch.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
That was the question.
Should be in the clip.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Murray knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
I want. I get this.
out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get into
Wait,
trouble.
I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Repairer!
Just to save my ass.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Where might this lead?
Repairer.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
No, you don't, bitch.
Protego!
Okay, and I need to like, nope, this way. You, triangle.
Lumos.
Let's make sure not. Let's. So far, I don't see nothing.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
That was close.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
I don't know. Shit.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Hey. I just called. Okay.
Protego.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice. Your call has been...
Hey Mom, it's Cody. I just tried calling Mikey and all I got was voicemail again, so I don't know what I don't know if his phone's dead or not, so call me back if you can. Love you. Bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Hey, I just tried to call Mikey and it... I'm at home.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be dead, would it? I don't get up for the last class. You told me to set it. Plug it in. So now I have
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well
Mikey.
to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation,
Alright,
starting as a fifth year.
Alright, just
As it
tell,
happens,
just tell,
I was also admitted to
when it's
Hogwarts
on
as a fifth
start,
year.
just tell him
I've
to
never
give me
heard
a
of
call
another like us.
when it's on his way.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited.
Yeah, I heard him.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes,
I know.
I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it
So-
was my imagination running wild.
Alright, I'll let you go.
It was certainly real to me.
It was
Alright,
not
love you.
your imagination.
Percival,
Bye.
Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Fuck you. Okay, do I need to just exit the library now? Where'd I go? This one. The hell out of here. Okay. Yep, either way.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working
Hi,
with
Dad.
Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.